Hi, guys.
Hi, Sean. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we didn't say that, but yeah, Ty tore his meniscus. He sprained his MCL and tore his meniscus in practice on Monday or Tuesday. It was Tuesday, and they could have done surgery Wednesday, and doctors felt like that putting it off 4 days would be just strictly on pain tolerance with him. And he said there's no way he's sitting out. So you know, the thing about it is, I mean, I can get on Ty, and because he will turn it over every now and then, and on maybe doing some things on the court, but where would we be without him? I mean, we don't win the game against Long Beach unless he plays, and we certainly don't win the game tonight unless he plays. And I thought that, you know, everybody should really appreciate how bad he wanted to be out there, because, you know, he's definitely not 100%. Never once complained, never once said he was hurt, never once said anything, but he'll get fixed tomorrow, then hopefully only be out a couple of weeks.
Coach, when a lot of people talk about this game and say no Sullinger, but I mean the game still had to be played. You guys made plays, they made plays. Overall, what do you think?
Well, the thing about it is, I don't think you put an asterisk with the win. I mean, Ohio State can certainly say, and rightfully so, well, Jared didn't play. And, you know, we know he didn't play, and we know they're a much better team with him. And we wanted him to play without question, but just because he would have played doesn't mean guarantee anything. And I think he's, you know, the leading candidate to be National Player of the Year. And we caught a break from a winning standpoint, him not playing. But I thought, you know, Ohio State's still a top 10 team without him. And you know, we guarded pretty well, and we did some good things, and of course we were efficient offensively when we didn't turn it over, and we controlled the game even though it wasn't a dominant game. But, you know, I don't believe they ever tied the game. I don't think the game was ever tied. So get to 10, back to 5, get to 8, back to 6, get to 9, back to 5. So we had control of the game, and we actually made a lot of big plays whenever Ohio State would cut it and get the momentum. And so with that being said, I thought we did some really good things when we had to do some good things. But we're not going to apologize for beating Ohio State without Sullinger. It's still a great win for us. We beat a top 10 team even without them, and certainly, you know, we caught a break from that regard.
Bill,
you said you wanted him to play.
How did you adjust to Thomas in the second half, or did they just ride you for?
No, you know what? I don't know that. I think what we did, he's a hard matchup for us because we played two legitimate bigs and they played one. And the first half, if you guard ball screens the way we wanted to guard them, we were going to make Thomas make shots rather than keep Kraft out of the paint. And he made us pay. Made 3 threes the first half. And second half, our game plan was actually the exact same thing. But we subbed early and put Young in, and Young did a much better job because he's quicker and can get back, more of a perimeter defender, and was able to get back to him. And Kevin probably had as much to do with us winning the game as anything. You know, he scored points for us, but he did a great job on Thomas' second half. Great job.
Bill, you wanted Sullinger to play. When he doesn't play and it's announced so late, you have to guard against the letdown, or does this crowd take care of it?
I think the crowd took care. I thought the crowd was unbelievable, and I think the crowd took care of that. But trust me, our guys were hoping he'd play. Even when I told them that he wasn't going to play, they said, "No, he's playing." You know, and you know, I talked to Thad before the game. From their standpoint, it's not worth it. If he's nicked up, you know, they got a chance to win it all. So there's no reason to try to win this game and risk, you know, anything down the road. That was smart by them, if in fact that's where he's at. But I don't think the crowd let us. You know, we got off to such a great start. You know, I think it's 11-2 or something like that. And the crowd certainly played a role with that.
I thought a little bit more Kevin Young, but I mean, everything. Took 2 charges, the assists, you know, the points. I mean,
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Or you know, if I have seen it, then certainly, you know, we made a mistake by not playing as much. But that was something today, like his coming out game. And, you know, he hasn't been defending like that. He hasn't been aggressive like that. He hasn't been a loose ball guy like that in practice. But today he was a combination of everything. So I thought he was terrific. I mean, he made a lot of basketball plays. Pick and pop, and guy runs at him, throws the ball to Thomas for a dunk. We were just much better with him in the game.
Bill, do you remember what your response was to Thad when he said Merry Christmas early?
No, I don't remember exactly, and I don't think his exact 2 words was Merry Christmas. I think there could have been a couple other words thrown in there, maybe describing the holiday. But he you know, he's a great guy, and you know, we obviously caught a break.
Coach, with Kevin Young, you know, Wesley got those 2 quick fouls. Did you even plan on playing Kevin that many minutes?
Sure, yeah, we were going to play Kevin, but Justin getting fouls made us put Kevin in sooner, which gave us a better chance. You know, so I thought Justin did some good. If you look at our bench production, you know, that's 21 points, and it's pretty good from a group of guys that play 45 minutes. That's pretty good.
With Thomas out now, do you need?
What's that?
After Duke and Kentucky, is it going to win like this? Can that add any big time confidence or anything?
Oh yeah, you know we've had you know, we've played some people. You know, you talk about Duke, Kentucky, Georgetown, UCLA, Long Beach, Ohio State. I mean, that's a lot by December 10th, and so we needed to beat one of the top 3 teams that we played. And I told our guys there was no other option but to win this game because we didn't deserve to win against Kentucky. We got it down to the last minute, and we kind of got in our own way against Duke, and we couldn't let that happen today.
With Taylor out now, do you need a Nadir to elevate his game? I mean, will that
Yeah. He'll practice with the first group for the next week. I don't know how long Ty will be out. You know, there's some guys that aren't out very long at all. We've got 8 days, so we'll have to wait and see.
What does Nadir need to work on?
What does Nadir need to work on? Everything. You know, he's just a freshman coming in here. He's just got to work on everything.
You know what Tyshawn's pain level was playing today?
No, I didn't. You know what? If you ask them if they're hurt or how much they're hurting, then you give them an opportunity to give you an answer. And so the things like that, you just if you don't ask, then maybe they won't think about it. But I don't like it when they have built-in excuses, and certainly he did not have one today at all.
Did he practice this week?
He did not practice after Long Beach State, but he practiced yesterday.
Down the stretch, you guys took better care of the ball, and Thomas.
We did.
Thomas specifically, you got to the free throw line, made free throws.
Yeah, we did.
Thomas had 10 straight points for you guys. Is that an example of your best player, kind of taking over down the stretch?
Yeah, I think so. We did some good things there late. When we got a shot and didn't turn it over, we also got lucky a couple of times. We botch up a play and the ball gets crotched right there, whatever you call it. It's a jump ball and the possession arrow was ours. I mean, we got some breaks like that. But I thought Thomas did some real good things offensively. I want to play fast, and we need to score fast or shoot quick if we can. But if it's not there, we need to give Thomas a chance to touch. And he made some big-time post moves tonight with big fellas leaning on him. I mean, so he did some really nice things.
Bill, you had a chance to talk to Charlie yet? Was he drawing up plays for you behind the bench?
No, I did. I haven't. I left him a message last night, but I haven't had a chance to talk to him. And then I walked out, and he was there, behind the bench. So I said hello and congratulations there. No, I didn't get any plays from him. But I tell you, if he's as good a mind as what everybody tells me, I'd be more than happy to sit down and visit with him about it, though.
Coach, what about Elijah tonight? Was there anything in particular that you thought maybe got him rolling early? I mean, was it just hitting 1 or 2 early that kind of?
Yeah, I think that helped a lot. He's really a good shooter, and he just hadn't shot it good. But when you look at teams, and everybody's got issues. Everybody's got things that aren't related to basketball that affects basketball. And, a big deal with him was his dad was able to see him play today. And that was a big deal to him because he hadn't had a chance. And I just think little things like that can kind of, when a kid's struggling and you got a parent here and that kind of stuff, I just think, just gave him a little boost. But he was really good today. He was pretty good, first half especially.
Does that not happen? Does Dad not get here often? Or?
Well, he's in Vegas, so he can't get here that much, yeah. Yeah.
When you look at winning Buford's game, can you make a comment what you did in the first half? You only had 4 points.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it is he can get his own shot. And today we made him a volume shooter, which means he got 21 points on 23 shots. Whereas he's normally a very efficient player that can get 21 points on 12 shots. And so I thought Travis primarily, and Connor did too, but I thought we did a really good job. And his one make the first half was the hardest shot he took. It was a turnaround fadeaway post move, kind of Jordan-esque post move. I think he's terrific. I think he can flat out score. And in the second half, he did a much better job of curling and getting the paint and shooting that little floater and stuff like that. But we actually did a good job guarding him. You know, for him only to make 1 3, I thought we did a good job. He's really good. And Kraft is really good.
All right, Coach.
All right, guys.